Hello and welcome. My name is Seven Vinton. I'm an employee of the Department of Education Victoria and I'm currently teaching at Oberon High School. Today we're going to look at the wiki component of your class sites. So the wiki component is the area of your class sites that can contain the static information. So that's the information that you don't need to change very often. So let's have a look at what that might look like. So if we go across to the left hand side of your class site to the quick start menu, you will find the wiki link, and that takes us to the wiki landing page or the wiki home page. And by default this page has an embedded newsfeed and a web part that lists all the pages within the wiki, which also has a link to create a new page. So we're going to go and click on one of the pages within this wiki. So this one here. Now this site that we're on now is my Unit 1 and 2 art site, and this wiki page is dedicated to the elements of art. So obviously that's information that doesn't need to change very often. So I might use this same information on this page for a number of years with my classes, and I might only have to update it every now and then just to put relevant information on. So on this page here we have a a table that has information on the art elements, and I have a graphic image, and I have 2 embedded YouTube videos. So I could also have a document library if I had documents, relevant documents that were relevant to the information on the page that students could access. For example, I might have like a little quiz document or something like that needed to be filled in, or an assignment sheet or something like that. So let's have a look at how we build up this page, or how this page is structured. So on the right hand side of the page, on the top right, we see an edit tab. So this is what we need to click to edit this page. We can also access the edit tab through the cog icon. So we've got the ability to edit the page here, or just by clicking this edit tab here. And that takes us into edit mode for this page, and we know we're in edit mode now because we have the control ribbon across the top, and we can also see the frames on the page. So we can see that this particular page has been composed into 2 columns. Okay, so let's have a look at the control ribbon here. You'll notice it looks a lot like Microsoft Word control ribbon, and that's because the same technology is used for these SharePoint sites as is used in the Microsoft Office suites. So they're pretty much the same. Obviously made by the same company, and Microsoft tries to keep things consistent. And that's good news for teachers, because we're quite used to using the Microsoft Office suite of software. So you'll find that this is not that difficult for you to do, because it is quite familiar. So once you get your head around the basics of the site navigation, etc., and the site components, you'll find that editing your wiki pages is quite easy. So I'm just going to concentrate on the more, I guess, advanced or different things that are different from Microsoft Word, etc., rather than go over everything today. So what we've got here on this page, as I said before, we've got the table, we've got a graphic image, we've got 2 YouTube videos which are embedded. So we're going to have a look at how we go about doing that. So I'll save this one and we'll go across to another site. So this is my test site. So if I click on the wiki here, okay, I haven't got any pages in here, I've just got the home page. So let's click on the new link and create a new page. So let's just call this one test page 2. Yep, we'll just call it test page 2. Create that. Okay, so we have now a blank wiki page. So we need to set this up and put some content on. So what I'm going to do is I'll put some columns on this page. So I'm going to break this one into, we'll do it the same as the other page we were looking at. Break it into 2 even sized columns. And on this side I'm going to put some content, and on the other side I'm going to embed a YouTube video and a document library. Okay, so we'll just put a title in here. And you'll see that this side of things is just the same as Microsoft Word. Insert a table, exactly the same as it is on Microsoft Word. And now we'll come to the more tricky stuff. So let's say we want to embed a document. So we want to actually have, rather than have a link to a document so that the document opens in a new browser window, we want to just embed it so you can actually see the document on the page. So first of all, you would want to upload the documents to the site that you're working on. And the reason for this is you want the documents that you're going to be viewing on this page to have the same permissions as the document as your site, because if your document doesn't have the same permissions as your site, your audience will be able to view the site but not necessarily the documents. So best practice is to keep all of your resources within the one site rather than spread them over across sites, or rather than link items from your OneDrive, etc. Okay, so we'll go ahead and embed a document in here. So first of all, we need to browse to our document. So we open up a document from the document library on the site, and then what we want to do is, so we're not in edit mode at the moment, we're just in browse mode. So still in browse mode, click on the file tab and we scroll down to the share link tab here, and there you will see that we've got the embed command here. So click on that, and that's what the document's going to look like when it's embedded. So we can control how wide that document is. I think we'll just leave it as is there. So here's our embed code down here. So we select that, copy, and then we'll come across to our wiki page. And what we will need to do now is just click where you want this document to go. Go up to the control ribbon, click on the Insert tab, and then click on Embed Code. And we just paste that in, wait for that to load, and then insert. Okay, so there's our document, Microsoft Word document embedded on the page. Okay, so let's go over to the right hand column now, and we're going to embed a YouTube video. So it's much the same process there. Come across to our YouTube video. I'll just refresh this page for the moment. Okay, and then we want to scroll down to find the share tab here. Click on that, and we want to select embed. And then what we want to do is we want to click on this show more tab here. Scroll down a bit, and that will give us our sizes. So we've got two equal size columns, so we probably don't want to go much bigger than just about 250, and you can see the smallest one in these options is 560. So we want to scroll down to custom size, and then we'll put in 250 pixels here, and clicking in the other window here or field, it'll automatically adjust that next dimension for you. So once we have that, we come back up here, Control All, and copy that, come across to our class wiki page, and once again click where we want that video to go, click on the Insert tab on the control ribbon, and click on Embed Code, and then paste the embed code in, wait for that to load, and insert. Okay, so that's it there. What we'll do next is we'll put in a document library. So you would have you'd want to create your document libraries before you start this process, so they're all there ready. And with your document libraries, best to name them with unique names. So for example, on my Art Unit 1 and 2 site, on that page that was about the art elements, if I wanted to have documents that were directly relevant to that, I would name that document library Art Elements Documents or something like that. So that way they're easy to find later. So what we're going to do here is we're going to once again go up to the Insert tab, and this time we're going to click on App Part. So we click on App Part, and we should see our document libraries here. So if you've created a document library, and I do have a video, or will have a video on creating document libraries, so look out for that one. So we click on this document library and come across to the right hand side and click on Add. Okay, there we are. Yeah, that's interesting because these two have disappeared here. We might just have to edit that snippet and insert again. Interesting. Let's just delete that one and put it back in. So not always do everything go according to plan. So what happened there was when I put in the document library, I lost both of the other, so the document that I embedded in the YouTube. So that's quite interesting that happened. So let's just go ahead and go back over here, copy that, come back, insert, embed. This is for the YouTube video. Insert that. There we are. And with this one here, this was our document that we put on. So insert, embed code, browse to our document. We want to copy that embed code, come across to our site, wait for that to load, and insert. Okay, so they've come back again. And so once we've got all of the content on this site, then we click on the save icon on the top right there. Okay, and there we have our wiki page. So you can see that sometimes things don't go according to plan, but if that happens to you, then you just go ahead and reload those parts back on again. Okay, so that's creating a wiki page and editing a wiki page, and be sure to check out my other videos. There'll also be a video on blog posts and how to use blog posts with your class. Okay, so thank you for watching.